new hot and techy Brezza, the Citybird SUV.
Rajasthan Royals have seen Kolkata Knight Riders displace them from the top of the IPL points table, but they can find their way back where they have been for most of the campaign if they can get a win in Delhi. A Delhi side who have been out of action for over a week now. Let's build up to match number 56 on Maruti Suzuki Arena, presents ESPN Cricinfo Timeout, powered by JBL, in the company of Tom, Moody, Mitch McClenaghan and Wasim Jaffer. Thank you for your time, gentlemen. Rajasthan, 8 wins out of 10 is smooth sailing. But if you look at their spinners, Yuzvendra Chahal has had 3 tough outings. Not often we see that. What do you put that down to?
Possibly could be, based around the whole World Cup selection and that being a distraction in the background. It doesn't matter how experienced you are. With that potential opportunity up in the air, it can be a focus for some. I'm not saying it is, but it could be a focus that has distracted him. And also may have a bit of a lean patch, and he'll come into his own the back end of the tournament. So either way, you can guarantee a player of that calibre will bounce back.
And Chahal being at his best is vital for Rajasthan, because while they have the spin duo, it's not like Ashwin's been getting a lot of wickets this season.
Yeah, I mean, he's always under pressure to pick wickets because he's the main spinner. Ashwin plays that guy who controls the run rate. He bowls a little defensively. So yeah, I mean, I completely agree that in a long IPL, 14 games, you're bound to have few bad games, and it could be that selection and all that. And teams have batted well, so you got to give it to the players who have played against him and did well. Nitish Reddy being one of them, I thought he played really well. I'm sure he'll come into his own, in the last 3 games as well as in the playoffs as well.
This particular contest is a matchup of 2 stacked spin units with 3 of the 4 frontline spinners playing, also part of India's World Cup squad. Chahal and Ashwin have been the more potent over the season, but if you look at the last 5 games, Kuldeep-Axar have had great returns, especially considering Delhi have been playing some really high-scoring games.
Yeah, they have been, and Axar Patel has been very economical in those high-scoring games. He's come in and done a really good job, and I think Kuldeep's shown his class. Under pressure, quite often you see spinners, they tweak out and they miss their lengths, but he's been exceptional. And what Kuldeep has done as well is he's got the best guys out in most of the sides. He's taken that massive wicket that's kind of righted their ship in the middle order. So they're bowling beautifully together, and I think Axar Patel has benefited from that combination in terms of getting into that World Cup squad, because when they do bowl well together, they bowl exceptionally well.
These 2 spin attacks against each other at a Kotla, which has been far high scoring than we've come to know it. Which of these 2 attacks do you see winning this mini battle?
I think the home side, purely because I've had the experience of bowling there already this year. And as we've touched on, Chahal's sort of had a couple of quiet games, so he'll be searching for some form. Ashwin hasn't been at his wicket-taking best, but he's got the advantage that he's played at this venue. Obviously plenty of times outside of the IPL, but also he's played for that home franchise as well. So he'll know how to navigate his way around, more so defensively than offensively as a bowler. And I think that's going to be the challenge, I think, for Rajasthan, is have they got the attacking spin options to be able to take wickets in the middle phase, where I think the way that Delhi Capitals spin pair stack up, they look like they've got a greater ability to take wickets, which is key.
Delhi, this is their 4th game in Delhi. They've won 2 of the last 3, and a lot of it has been down to Jake Fraser-McGurk. He's got astounding numbers all season, striking at well over 200, but in Delhi, scores of 65 of 18, 23 of 14, and 84 of 27. It's just ridiculous to see someone striking so well, so early.
I think he's been outstanding for Delhi. He's been a great signing. It's always difficult for somebody to come from Australia and to play here because the wickets are challenging, but he's taken it to like fish to water, and he's batted beautifully. The good thing that he's enjoyed batting on Delhi wickets. Last year it was very challenging, but this season it's a very different one. It's a good batting track along with small boundaries. So he's really enjoyed it. But he's exceptional talent though.
Yeah, greater scoring rate in the games in Delhi than any other venue. But this, you would reckon, is Fraser-McGurk's biggest test so far because he comes up against the best performing power play bowling unit led by Trent Boult.
Yeah, he does. It's going to be a massive challenge for him because these are high-quality bowlers, but I think they also probably play into his arc. Sandeep swings the ball in predominantly, so does Trent Boult, and we've spoken at length about how bowling on the stumps of Fraser-McGurk is